Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Washington. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So Texas A&M's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Finding some room at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a shotgun run call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back. It's awesome. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Guzman. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Got him. He's sacked.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Back to throw. It's awesome. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Jacksonville State offense again. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
To the air. It's awesome. He's moving out of the pocket now, running with purpose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Well, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
There's the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking for a gap. It's Allen.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Gamecocks. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield. It's awesome. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, we see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field. It's awesome. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, A&M.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking downfield, it's awesome. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The Aggies looking to cash in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the runner takes off to his right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout before halftime. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He knocks this one right through. And they add to the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Jacksonville State.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's awesome. Quick throw over the middle. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas A&M 45, Jacksonville State 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tack one for a loss.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He's past the 30. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the out.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, 4th down.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They give it to the big fullback here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
At the 2-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll ride the back again here. Makes the defender miss.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense field position, you're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good. Need a little bit more. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.